Hi guys, welcome back to the new video. I hope you guys are doing really well. So let's continue with this video. In this video we will learn about Material 3 Adaptive. So that is the adaptive version of Material 3. You might be aware about the Material 3, that is the main designing framework for the Android side. So designing the apps we can use the Material 3 components, right? So this is the adaptive version. So it will be like including a lot of adaptive things there. So the most of them will be related to the navigation things, right? So ideally we need to write a lot of boilerplate code to implement the thing, our screens for different types of screens, sorry, our UI for different type of screens, right? So all that code will be already they have implemented, so we don't need to do that. So we just need to use some kind of scaffolds there, and they will be automatically adapting according to the screens, right? So we don't even need to use the window size class as well, so for using these, right? So first of all we need to add these libraries. So this is the adaptive one. So basically in this video we will be discussing about navigation suite. So that is the navigation. So depending upon the screen it will be adapting to the navigation rail, navigation drawer, or bottom navigation, right? Automatically, we don't need to do anything, we just need to use this scaffold. So for that we need to add this library. So you can check out this Android X Compose Material 3 and then Material 3 Adaptive Navigation Suite. Another one is this Material 3 Adaptive. So basically this one is the separate part. Both of them are part of Material 3, but the Navigation Suite is the different component. Material 3 Adaptive is the different component. It includes many other components as well, right? So we will be covering all of them in the upcoming videos, but not in this video. In this video we will be covering the Navigation Suite. So that's why I have added this dependency as well, but this one we can just use it independently from this one is not required for this navigation suite. We can directly use this one as well. There are two ways of using this. First is directly adding this, or other one can be using the compose bomb. So this is currently in beta, so we need to use the compose bomb alpha versions, right? So compose bomb alpha provides us these dependencies, right? If you don't want to use stable version, you can check out my video on the shared element transitions, how we can add the compose bomb alpha. So yeah, let's continue with this. So basically you can check out them on the, you can, if you will be searching up all this, so you will be getting how we need to add this, right? That's pretty easy. So now we will be covering up that how we can use and what are the uses of that. So basically, suppose if I have added few, like suppose if in our app we have 4 to 5 tabs in the bottom. So on the adaptive screens, suppose we are opening that in the tab, right? That is the large screen, right? So then we need to show that in the navigation rail in the left side. Similarly for the ultra large screens like this ID type screen, right? Then we need to show them like this in this left side, that is the navigation drawer, right? But if we are opening that in the mobile screen, then we might need to use that in the bottom tabs, right? So those things, for making those things we need to use the window size class ideally, right? So we'll be using the window size class for them and manually applying the conditions and then applying the navigation drawers, navigation rails, bottom navigation tabs, those things, right? All that boilerplate code can be reduced, right? Just using this navigation suite scaffold, right? So navigation suite items, so basically it will require a couple of options there which we need to specify, right? So if you go here, so you will be checking up what things we need. Navigation suite items, modifier layout types, suite colors, container color, content color, all these things we can specify, right? So before that let me show you, I have just prepared few content like to save the time. These are just simple screens with a surface column and text, right? Very simple screen. 5 screens I have prepared, right? And then we have created this enum for app destinations, right? 5 destinations we have, like for e-commerce app we say home, explore, cart, wishlist, profile, right? So for using them, so we will be using the navigation suite scaffold here, right? So let's continue with that. First of all we need to iterate over all these items, right? So for that what we need to do is, in the navigation suite scaffold we need to specify the navigation suite items, right? So if you see this is a composable navigation suite scope. So it's navigation suite scope, and it's a function working on this navigation suite scope, right? So now we will be adding all the items here. So what we can do is app destinations dot entries dot for each, because these are our destinations, right? So these are our destinations. So what we can do is we can specify the item here, and inside item we have a lot of things like the icon, and inside icon we can specify the, and here we can specify it dot icon. So that is for each destination we have already specified the icon there, right? Okay, so that is this one. Let's specify in the content. We can specify maybe content description, and another thing which we can specify is label. For each item we can specify the label, right? So if you see this item, see this one is just a simple function, right? So it is inside the navigation suite scope, right? So that function we can directly use here, right? So that's just providing us, that will be just providing us the navigation suite item. Okay, so let's add the label here. So inside the label we may be adding the string resource it dot label. Okay, so that is this. Okay, and if you see, yeah, here we need to specify image vector and content description dot to string, and this one is the label, and inside it the value path for on click and selected. Yeah, few more things are there. So for this selected, right, so we need to maintain the current destination as well, right? So what is our current destination? First of all, initially let's so we can just use remembers. So yeah, so we can specify the home, right? So let's import state.getValue. So this current destination dot, right? So if you see, so if current destination is this, inside the loop for each item we will be checking if this is the selected. For each item we are checking that we are setting this property selected, right? According to that, if it's selected or not. Okay, and then on click. So basically on click what we need to do is we need to update this current destination to this current item, right? So we can make it where and import the state to set value as well, right? So this one is so this one is for just adding the navigation suite items, right? So we have added them. So now next thing will be, let's just collect this. So next we can specify, so layout type is optional, I will add that later. Before that, let me first show you how we can show them directly. So let's add the directly content here. Okay, so now inside this content, if you see, but maybe we can close this here, that is the last parameter we can directly use. Okay, so now if you see, we can specify one more, that is the cart, wish list. So if you see, so inside the content according to current destination, we are showing its content, right? Okay, so card destination is missing. Where it is? Yeah. If we try to run it, let's see what happens. Then I will be covering up some other things as well, how we can customize the things. So if you see, you can see this is the mobile screen and we are showing tabs here in the bottom, right? So if I just want to check them on the large screens, so let's check them on the tablet. Okay, so if you see, yeah, this is showing navigation rail automatically. We didn't do anything, we didn't apply any check over there, right, for window size glass. So if you can check out my another video as well that I covered in the past. So that is about the adaptive screens in Jetpack Compose, how to support all different screen types in Jetpack Compose. You can check out that in my channel. So there I have covered how we can support these kind of things using the window size glasses, right? But here we will be using this NavigationSuiteScaffold, right? If you see, it has automatically adapted on this larger screen. It's showing the content according to the device type, right? So this is the tablet. So but still, so now if I show you, so for this up to this width, this is the medium one. So if you remember in the window size class, so compact, medium and expanded, these things were there, right? So if you see, right, but in this case, if this is for like tablet, large desktop things, that is the expanded. So here I guess we should show navigation driver, permanent navigation driver, but it's showing navigation rail, right? So why is that is happening? So if we go here, and by default it uses calculate from adaptive window, this function, right? So if you see in this compact, it's showing navigation bar, but in expanded and medium both cases it's showing navigation rail. That's the issue here. But we will be, for expanding, we will be showing the navigation driver. So that just this small check over there which we need to apply. Layout type is if. So what we need to do is current window adaptive info, right? It will be providing us current window adaptive info, right? So according to this, so what we need to do is if, so basically we need to access window size class, and that is provided by this window adaptive info class, right? So if we check it, so if window size class is window width size class dot expanded, right? Suppose width is expanded, so we will be basically using the navigation suite type dot navigation driver, and else we will be using its custom logic of calculating it defaults dot calculate from adaptive info. One mistake here, so from this we need to check, we are checking width or height class, we are checking width class. Yeah, that's it. So this is the layout type. Now in expanded case we are showing navigation driver, else we are using its by default what it's using, right? So that's it. Now let's check it. Yeah, you can see, if you see, now it's showing permanent navigation driver, and this in this case medium window size class, it's showing navigation rail, and on the mobile device it's already showing bottom tabs, right? Now a few other things which we can try. So suppose now we want to customize suit colors. So again we can use navigate suite defaults dot colors. So suppose which color we want to change. Navigation, suppose for each navigation bar, navigation rail, navigation driver, it provides two types of colors: content color and container color, right? Suppose let's first of all specify the container colors, right? If we want to so just if we specify surface containers, right? Similarly driver container color, and then rail container color, that is the container color, right? So you can see now it's looking better. This is the content and this is for the navigation, right? And if you see here as well, yeah, now it's looking better. And similarly it will be showing us in the mobile device as well. So if you see, yeah, it's looking pretty cool now. So if you see in just these much of lines, like if you see hardly they are like 50 to 60 lines. So what we have done is like we have written a logic for showing the app in all different types of screens, and it was pretty much cool. But if we would have done this using the window size class and manual, then it would a lot of code will be involved there, right? That is a pretty cool feature, and in the upcoming videos we will be covering other cool features as well in the window material 3 adaptive, right? So this way we can see customize things. If you see these layout types, right, then navigation suite colors, yeah. So these are few things which we can customize. So if you see other things, so layout types is the main thing, and these colors. So that's pretty cool how we can just in few lines of code we can write the adaptive UIs for all screen types. So that is cool. So I liked it very much. So you should also try it. So I hope you have learned something new today. So, and if you have liked the content, please like, share and comment on it. And if you are new, so please consider subscribing my YouTube channel. So I will see you in the upcoming video with another cool content. So till then, bye bye, take care, have a great time, keep coding.